Operation Underground inarguably has put Battlefield 5 back on the right track. It is a fantastic map that has been pretty much overwhelmingly well received by the community. Don't see really anyone complaining about it. While it's not a perfect map, it's pretty damn close, and it's one of the probably top 2 maps in the whole game. Most would probably say number 1. Now, before we start, I do want to say that if you enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like. If you want more content like this, then be sure to subscribe and share the channel by yelling,
"Play the fucking objective!
Play the fucking objective.
Play the fucking objective!"
Now, Operation Underground, with its huge success, is very good for Battlefield 5, especially for fans, who many of us have been sticking around since day one. But there are some things that the game itself need to get back on track still before we head into the Pacific. And that's what I think this whole Battlefest section really is. I know everyone's excited about it, and it was great marketing by DICE to say, ooh, here's Battlefest, we're going to give out all these cosmetics, and you can earn them, and guns like the Madsen. That's great, and in no way am I complaining about it. I had a great time unlocking the Madsen MG and the new skin for it, but there are a couple of things with performance and some of the limited time modes that I want to see improved. So the performance is actually not terrible. It's been in a worse state, but it's actually not terrible. There are a couple of things, like there's a mounted MG from C Point on Underground that can shoot through the walls on the stairs leading up to it, and that would be a problem. All around though, the ping isn't as bad as it used to be. It's still not perfect, but it's not as bad as it was. So general performance issues need fixing. I think a lot of us can agree on that. There's still some frame rate hitches here and there, some single frame deaths. Not as bad as before, but it is nice to see the improvement, and it will be nice to see it getting better going forward. I just want to have that smooth experience where I'm not frustrated every other match. But my biggest thing that I want to see Battlefield 5 do, and the thing that I want more than anything else, and I'm sure a lot of you will agree with me, is I want those fun limited time modes back. You can grand operations how it is. I almost want to make a video of how to fix it, and I don't know why it hasn't been fixed yet, but forget that mode. No, does anyone play it? I don't play it ever. I played Final Stand once since the game came out. That's just a fundamentally poorly put together mode. It just is. Anyway, that's its own video. But I want to see modes like Rush, and I want to see modes like Outpost put back in the game, because for whatever reason, Battlefield 5 is a game that seems to just really fit those modes a lot better than some of the previous titles. Part of that is due to the focus on close quarters chaos. I think Outpost is fantastic, and I'll link that video. I'll have it on screen somewhere. I'll have it in the description, where I talked about why Outpost is so good for Battlefield 5, and a big reason for that is because the mode takes advantage of every mechanic Battlefield has to offer. You're building fortifications, so you're building those towers. There's a purpose. To play the objective, you're using this new mechanic for the mode to try to win the round, and then you please vehicle players, because vehicle players can sit back and attack those towers. So can the anti-vehicle players, the assault players. They can try to blow it up. You're always going around trying to build a new tower or take down the enemies. It's fun. It's not too close quarters. It's also not too large. It's big enough for vehicles. It's just a nice medium scale mode, and that was also well received, but it hasn't been back to the game since the 1 week we had it, which is disappointing, because I love that mode. I would have come back when the game was in its worst state just to play that mode. Another one is Rush. We get it for a weekend with Operation Underground. Hooray, a weekend with probably the best mode in the game at the moment. Why? Breakthrough's fun. Conquest is fun. Give us Rush. Squad Conquest is okay, but it's worn out. It's time to take that one out again. It's been in since we introduced it, and it's an okay mode. I don't hate it. I enjoy it, but it's not as good as Rush or Outpost, and I think a lot of people will agree with that. At the end of the day, Battlefield 5, it comes down to a couple simple things. give us modes that we enjoy. We've got the maps, that's fine. There's no figuring out which maps are good. Just give us the modes on those maps. And then after that, fix the performance issues. That's it. That's all I have. That's pretty much the whole video. So, all in all, Battlefield 5, I think it is on the right track. I know that is the initial question I posed. I don't know how well I answered it. I do think that the game is on the right track now. I think once these performance issues get more and more cleaned up, I think we will start to see more from the team. It's a good game at its core. I really enjoy it when it runs smoothly, and I've said this in numerous videos. I really enjoy it when it runs smoothly. The problem was, and it has been since pretty much launch, is it doesn't run smoothly enough. That was the problem. Now it's running pretty smoothly. I can pick up the game and enjoy it, and enjoy the chaos and underground. I can enjoy the bigger maps. Yeah, I do think it's on the right track, and it is good to see. I just hope it gets even better as we go forward, and it's just a few little improvements here and there for the community and for the game itself. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like, and if you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button. One last thing, I am trying to start a Discord server, so if you want to join the Discord server, I will have the pinned comment down below be about that. So just reply to that if you want to join, and also follow me on Twitter because I'm here for the memes. Got to get my follows up, and I want to talk to you guys on there as well. So that's everything. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.